So earlier today, the UFC announced that Dana will be going live on Instagram to announce some fights. And I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be sick. Let me just, chill, wait around. And then he fucking jerked off for 20 hours. Didn't announce it for not 20 hours, for 12 hours, and waited until I was like, all right, I'm gonna just go do something else and come back later. It'll probably be announced. As soon as I left, they fucking dropped the announcement. Dana's and fucking on Instagram Live in 240p announcing some fights, but we got some big ones. First of all, Jack Della Maddalena, JDM, is going to be fighting Islam Makhachev at UFC 322 for the welterweight title at MSG. This is at MSG. This is official. All right? We all knew this was coming, but now it's happening for sure. It's announced. Papers are signed. This is a fucking great fight. We've been waiting for a big fight feeling, and even though we knew this was gonna happen, you don't know until it happens. You know what I mean? It's not the same when it's not announced. So I'm very, very, very excited that this is gonna be happening. This MSG card is about to be sick. Okay. Early prediction. I think you know what I mean. We can look to the Volk fight, that first Volk fight, to be like, oh, like what's gonna happen. Volk didn't have that much success with the striking because he didn't have any good techniques to use that also kept them safe from the takedowns. With Jack Della Maddalena, he might be able to change that, and he's gonna be more powerful. I got JDM by decision. Okay, I think he can do some real damage in the middle and later rounds. All right, moving on. Valentina Shevchenko will fight Zhang Weili on the same card, co-main event for MSG. This is also a sick fight. This is pound for pound the most skilled women's MMA fight ever. Okay, I feel like that's fair to say. Shevchenko has been not super impressive, but she's won all her fights recently, except for that one fluke loss against Grasso and that one bad decision against Grasso. Zhang Weili is a lot more impressive, but Shevchenko is going to be so much more physical, even though Weili is very physical. I still don't know who's going to win by 48-47 decision here. I got to watch some fights over. So no early prediction, but I feel like Shevchenko by 48-47 split decision is a close pick. Moving on. We got to fight that's a banger right here, bro. I don't know, Leon Edwards didn't want to fight in Rio, but he's going to be fighting at MSG against Carlos Prates. This is a banger feature fight. I honestly didn't think Leon would take this. But thinking about it, Leon does have routes to victory here. He can do the Ian Gary game plan. He can do what Ian Gary did. Keep it technical, mix up the grappling to slow down the pressure of Prates, but Edwards is a fumbler. So, we'll see what happens here. Early prediction, I feel like Edwards by decision is the analytically correct pick, but Prates got the fucking power. He's got the equalizer, and like I said, Edwards, he doesn't have that clutch ability. Sometimes he just fucks it up. So you never know what's gonna happen. Moving on. This is for the Noche. Alexander Hernandez got a big knockout against Chase Hooper. He's gonna be fighting Carlos Diego Ferreira. This is a banger right here. This is where the Hernandez little momentum stops, though. He's not winning against Ferreira unless Ferreira is washed. Also, regarding UFC Noche, Raul Rosas Jr. is out. Instead, he'll be fighting Mackenzie Dern. Oh wait, this is Verna Jandaroba. Oh, oh shit. Verna Jandaroba versus Mackenzie Dern is official for UFC 321. It's the Abu Dhabi card. Mackenzie Dern is fighting for a championship, for a belt, in the UFC. She's on a 2-fight win streak. I did not know. God forbid I fucking watch a Mackenzie Dern fight. This is a rematch, apparently. Apparently, Dern beat her before. But since then, Jandaroba has really put it together with her grappling. And Dern has hit a wall. She's actively has not improved anything. And the only thing she was kind of good at on the feet, the jab, she lost it. She no longer jabs. So Jandiroba should get an easy submission here, probably like in the third round or some shit. Yeah, man, like these are some big fights, man. These are some pretty freaking big fights. And also at UFC 321, Umar Nurmagomedov is gonna be fighting Mario Bautista. I think we all knew that. I think this was announced already, but it's good to hear from the big man, I guess. And to all the fucking idiots in the comments, Dana's been in the lab. Dana and the boys, Dana and Hunter, they've been in the lab cooking, bro. You're a fucking idiot. We all knew these were the fights that were happening. This one we knew it was happening. This one we knew it was happening. This one was kind of a shocker, but kind of everybody had it back in the back of their head. Nobody cares about women's MMA anyways. Like I'm just tired of the fucking NPCs always praising Dana for doing the fucking bare minimum. Like we all knew about these fights, I'm waiting for them to announce Pantoja Van, and they're gonna be like, dude, this is a banger, dude, this is a banger. Thank you, Dana. As if that's not the rightful fight to make. These are all pretty much the rightful fights to make. Like these these all like kind of put themselves together. It's not like Dana fucking put together some craziness that we weren't expecting. Like we all knew this was gonna happen. But yeah, man, I had to break this news. I'm very excited about UFC 322, and UFC 321 was already stacked. Now it's got two more, these, 1.5 more very good fights on there. But yeah, man, that's my take. Like and subscribe. Follow me on X. Let me know what y'all think about these fights in the comment. And yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace.